Hmm. Ahoy. Howdy, everybody. So, I know this is funny to kind of think about, right? Because you might be thinking, Joe, weren't you like in the middle of getting heat stroke the last time that you streamed? Yes. Uh, so what I've done is that I did the smart thing that anyone would do at a time like this, is that I went to a metal concert, a dare I say a heavy metal concert, and I I bought a long sleeve shirt, as one does, right? That's just natural. I feel that's this is the right way to go about things personally, but what do I know? But hey, also good news. Today is not nearly as hot as it was those other couple days, so I don't have to worry about just getting my shit one tapped by Mother Nature. So hey, that's pretty good, right? Ain't too bad. Ain't too bad. That's all I'm saying. You know, pretty good. Pretty dang good. Murph swinging with the first fucking based. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Popping in here. So I know so I'm gonna be playing this game tonight, which I don't think like anyone has heard of, right? I I don't want to be like mean to it, but I think like the idea of it, and I think seeing the ooh, excuse me. I think also seeing like some of the Steam page stuff, like this game looks really cool. It just seems like there's a lot of elements to it that I have been wanting in a game for like a long time that I think makes sense to me. So we're gonna be playing this game called Eternal Strands tonight, and it looks really fucking cool. Just a lot of interactivity with like bosses and enemies. You know, dare I say, maybe some kind of like fun little stuff like Dark Messiah has. But obviously, like this is like a way different game. It kind of reminds me a bit of like Dragon's Dogma with the way that you can kind of like climb onto big monsters. Um, with a bit of like Shadow of the Colossus by the way that you, well, also like Dragon's Dogma where you can like really fuck with a monster's like attacks or like behaviors by damaging certain parts of them. It just looks really cool. And Dragon's Dogma has a lot of problems. That is a jank ass game. However, that game rules in a lot of ways too. Definitely very interesting. So I'm really curious to try this out and see how I feel. Still sad I missed the show, but it was a banger. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. It was a real fun one, let me tell you. Actually, so this was also another experience I got to be able to do. Um, is that I was able to bring my girlfriend, to my lovely girlfriend, I should mention, to her very first metal show. And you're thinking, Joe, first of all, why would you do that? Like you are scaring the hose, respectfully. Like hose respectful in brackets. You are scaring the hose. Why are you doing this? Well, here's the thing. She actually wanted to go. Already a good sign, right? And it didn't feel like the kind of uh it didn't feel like the kind of like, oh, I want to go, as in like, yeah, sure, I'll go to it if it makes you happy kind of thing. There was actually enthusiasm behind it. Like, interesting. That's kind of cool. And she had a hell of a time. She actually had a blast. She was uh she was definitely very enthusiastic, like jumping up and down, just banging her head, fucking even like there was part of the way through uh like we saw Paleface Swiss, and we also saw Lorna Shore as well. I think Signs of the Swarm was also there, but the thing is, we got stuck in traffic like crazy for like the better part of an hour. even though I live not very far away from where the venue was at, it took me an hour to get in there, and like finding parking was an absolute mess. So it got pretty crazy. So unfortunately, we missed the first band, which was not a fan of. But hey, we still caught the other two, and I was happy about that. I bet she would have wrecked face in the pit. She probably would have. She probably would have. And hell, she was definitely an advocate as well for like pushing to get closer. But the thing is, especially when like a headliner for whatever band you're gonna see starts to like the band before them gets done, you need to pretty much either basically hang out where you're at and move forward once people kind of break away to go buy merch, go to the bathroom, get food, drinks, whatever. You need to like move in and secure your spot, because otherwise that group is going to get so densely packed by the time that your headliner comes on. Ain't no one going to move. Not that they could, even if they wanted to. So there's only so much you can do there. But to be fair, we did get fairly close. So she had a wonderful time, and I'm really looking forward to hopefully going to more shows with her in the future. So, hey, be cool. Surprised there was that much of a traffic issue given the small venue. Well, I think that might have been the problem. Is that they had like their main area where they had people park was full, was like pretty much full of people. Uh, Not to mention that is that's a fairly busy road anyways. And it did not help that it was at a time where people are getting out of work. And so you have the people getting out of work, trying to head home, and then you get like a surge of people trying to get into this smaller venue. So it was a bit of a pain in the ass. But hey, we still did it. We still had a wonderful time. Still had so much fun. And yeah, even had today off of work because I planned this shit out like a month ago. So so I was like, yep, not fucking doing it. It's not like I drank and got silly or whatever. I did have like a double shot of some booze, and then I think I had Jameson, and then I also had a little seltzer, the kind where you put your pinky out to it. But then I was good for the rest of the night. But anyways, so let us get to the game that we're planning on doing tonight. So again, we are going to be booting up Eternal Strands. I did a small amount of audio testing for the levels to see if things were all right. So if anything seems a little too loud, too quiet, let me know. It better be good, or I'm going to be very upset. Be pissed. Royally pissed. I also have a neat little logo here. Let me do that. Kill that off. Kill that off. You know what? Kill that off too. Just so we can shut down some of the windows in Firefox and all that stuff, and help with some of the performance. I also tweaked with some of the settings a bit earlier, in addition to the audio, so we shall see. But I'm pretty excited for this, personally. I'm gonna see what's up. I'm not gonna lie. I bought this entire case of sparkling water, and I'm kind of regretting the purchase. I got this dragon fruit berry flavor, which sounded really good. I'm not gonna lie. It tastes like how conditioner smells. And It just it smells like conditioner so hard, and the taste is fine, but it's like it's really strong. I mean, it's still good, but I'm just like, fuck, just a little silly. Oh, what's up, Red? You're alive. Okay. So select difficulty. Easy, normal, hard. Maximum. So it looks like it's just tweaking with numbers. Okay. Stamina are much higher. Bryn's damage is increased. Vitality tonics are... So basically, it's like... This is very easy. Gotcha. Huh. Alright, let's go normal. I ain't no bitch, chef. Red, you're alive. Hell yeah. I assume you're feeling a little rough around the edges. You still fighting that cold? Or are you still feeling pretty shitty? When Weaver's born in the next era ask what we are willing to risk wrangling these capricious lands into hearth and home, our exploits must answer simply, whatever it takes.
The Enclave was once the heart of magical development and trade for practitioners of magic all across the Maida Basin. Not all Weavers claimed it as their home, but those that did built a legacy of progress, constructs, and innovation. The likes of which have not been seen since the Surge, almost half a century ago, when a cascade of arcane disasters racked the Maida, and without warning, the Enclave sealed itself away behind a magical wall known as the Veil. Rich and powerful leaders were wounded and killed. Decades of war broke out. Every nation suffered an economic collapse. The world is calmer now, but magic has been shunned, taking the blame for decades of unrest. Weavers remain pariahs to this day.
Oh.
Most places tolerate us if we don't stay too long. While some Weavers remember what it was like before the Surge, I've never known a time when Weavers had a home. I chose this life years ago.
Solid animation so far.
I'd be lying if I said it has lived up to all I hoped it would be. Still, my luck might be changing. A few weeks ago, I began traveling with a new Weaver band. Now, they've brought me here, where it all began.
Thanks.
Bryn, over here.
Birdman. Or Bird Lady. Okay. Okay. Get out of the wall, huh?
What do you think?
Oh, okay. For some reason, I was kind of expecting a, like... I was kind of expecting, like, a Mass Effect looking, like, dialogue system. Where, like, Mass Effect 1, like, if you go back and watch people play Mass Effect 1, it is very funny looking, because Shepard always looks like a deer in headlights. He's always like... What do you think about the Reapers? This is the funniest shit I've ever seen. Okay, they just have like this system, which is fine. Always fun when drinks food, especially if you... Yeah. I'm at the tall end of kicking it. Oof, rough. Still stiffly, but much better. Well, I'm glad you're feeling a little better.
When you told me that joining your band meant I'd see the veil, I wasn't picturing this.
I can...
No one's been
Okay.
this close in years. The base is shrouded in tangles. Weavers have known about this safe zone in the Veil's shadow for decades, but no one has found a route into it. Until now. You have no idea what I had to do to puzzle out this passage.
I definitely want to hear that story later.
My hope is that we're going to find artifacts from the Enclave itself deeper into the shadow. I'll stay to oversee the camp setup. Why don't you take the preliminary scouting expedition?
Really?
Of course. It's important for the other Weavers to see how you do in the field. The map
I'm gonna
I
fuck it
bartered
up.
for in Tarza suggests there's a watchtower deeper into the valley. Shouldn't be too far from where we are.
That's my first landmark, then?
Yes. It should help us get our bearings before we start the search for the Strand Road. And if you make any discoveries, that will endear you to the band.
I like Oria's design. I like this like I don't know what kind of bird this is. I'm sure somebody absolutely knows what kind of bird this is. But I like this character design. Looks cool.
For sure. I'd love to find my footing with the rest of them.
I'll act as the watcher on the scry and pull you back if anything gets too dangerous. Just
Okay.
steer clear of the tangles. Any questions before you head out?
Question hubs like below will loop back to ask more questions. Top option continues with the dialogue. Already heard options will be great. Okay. That's nice. Nice little touch. I wanted to say also, whoever designed a lot of these characters, I'm going to say this respectfully, very bisexual. You guys know what I'm talking about. A lot of you artists out there, very, especially with this kind of art style, extremely bisexual. I will not elaborate further. Maybe that's strange.
I know
Yeah.
the scry is a standard device across Weaver bands, but my previous leader, Aaron, didn't really make use of ours.
He sent you on expeditions without it?
That's strange. There's like sometimes where the expressions are, well, then again, this is like a special thing. She's like surprised.
I mean,
She's got a little
I
bit
will
of
be
variation
honest,
to her
but he didn't exactly
picture.
stay close to the table at the camp while I was out.
That's incredibly dangerous. I'm surprised you're still alive.
Yeah. Anyway, mind explaining how it works in your Weaver band?
When you go on an expedition, you'll wear the earpiece, which allows me to communicate with you and give directions from the scry table. At the table, everyone will be able to watch your expedition and communicate with you as needed.
Okay.
The last,
So it's like a
most
magic
important
version of her
function
little
of the scry is
walkie-talkie.
that it allows
Gotcha.
me to use magic to pull you back to camp when your life is in danger.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, what's this
Strand
Strand
Road?
Road you're talking about, lady? You're entirely correct, and I hate it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And anyone who's played any amount of, like, fantasy RPG games knows exactly what I mean. In fact, this art style is not even just with, like, fantasy stuff. Though a lot of it is in, like, fantasy settings. You can just tell, like, whoever does, like, the art direction for this, extremely bisexual. I'm not saying this, again, as a negative thing. I'm just saying. Just saying.
A famous trade route into the Enclave that led straight to Denevron.
They like making hot people, and they're very good at it. I mean, it looks like the Critical Role animation, so I'm not surprised, full of bisexual vibes. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, it does kind of remind me of Critical Role a little bit. I haven't watched much of it, but I really should get into Critical Role. I've heard it's very good. But yeah. Yeah, especially that opening, like, little animation where she's in the cart. Definitely kind of, at least the little bits that I've seen of Critical Role reminded me of that.
Before the surge, caravans used the Strand Road to enter and exit the Enclave with their goods.
Hmm.
It's been completely submerged by tangles, unfortunately. Still, if we can get any closer to that passage, we will find rare artifacts lost in the surge.
Okay.
That
Alright.
clears up anything I needed to know. I'll head to the watchtower.
Sounds good.
Glad to hear it. You can head out then.
She's like, alright, get the fuck away from me, loser. Alright. Oh. Hello then. Oi. Okay, how's this feel? Okay, solid. Wasted to move. Crisp.
No visuals on the scribe. Can you hear me?
Oh.
I can. Some interference, though.
Must be the tangles. Still, strong enough to pull you out like you practiced. Darn.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm okay. I'm seeing that Dom character, and I'm like, someone extremely bisexual made this, at least. They're like, I need to make a hot tiefling character. I need a extremely breedable tiefling on screen right now. Make it. They did it. Move the camera. Oh, I fucking... So it looks like I was able... I can damage objects on this tree. I don't know what that does. I don't know if there's like a crafting system or something. This fan of the campaigns, I definitely enjoyed it. It's funny and violent. Hey, that's... Is it a good campaign unless it's funny and violent? I don't think so. I think those are trademarks of a good D&D campaign. That's just me. Shift to sprint. Oh, cool. Like I do like a good fantasy setting. I'm definitely more of a sci-fi guy, but I do love a good fantasy setting that can pull off like a solid visual.
The Fae.
Oh, okay.
Even more impressive up close.
I like how the plants have like little hit markers.
This should magnify the enchantment and...
Ah, thanks. Got visuals back.
The Veil shadow is incredible. Never seen anything like it.
Okay, wait. Did I notice a small detail? Oh, wait. The way that she walks down paths is different. She kind of like puts her arms out a little bit to maintain her balance. That's a nice little touch. I like little
Closer you get to
details
the
like
veil,
that.
the
Tangles. Beautiful.
and deadly. Give them a wide berth.
Okay. Purple fog is bad. Gotcha. Being in contact with a tangle will hurt Bryn over time. That makes sense. Wait, I can climb on things? Oh, you've unlocked a lot of like negative thoughts. So now the question is, I'm just right now I'm just pressing buttons and I'm afraid. You know what? Looking at the controls is for cowards. Oh wait, is fall damage a thing? It's gotta be fall damage has gotta be a thing, right? Unless it's like extremely generous. Because right now it feels like... Okay.
You heard our quartermaster. Break him open.
Can I do like a little charge? I can. Can I... Vitality tonic. Okay, so it won't let me use it unless I'm wounded somehow. Okay. So what if I do this? Okay, good. Get more distance.
Frozen.
Weaver's Grasp. Lets them move objects and creatures. Oh, I love that kind of shit. A purple aura marks valid targets, with those marked red too heavy for the current level of the strand. Control to prepare the strand and hold left click to cast. Release it with rope. Simple enough.
We should expect enchantments to act strangely this close to the veil.
Ooh.
See those glowing bulbs? Infernal alliums. They combust when broken.
You can...
So if I toss one at the wall, its fire will melt the ice.
Brilliant.
Oh.
Best to use kinetic magic to keep clear of the blast.
And it leaves behind some fire. Oh, okay. That's cool. No, I gotta admire it. Then I can pick up some of these shards and I can throw that around. That's cool. So I can pick up different rocks and everything. Oh wow. I wonder how in depth that's gonna be. Fought against any vertical surface, start climbing. Okay. It looks like she's got a limited stamina bar off to the left side. Okay. Whoa! What the fuck? Okay. Rough leather. I will take that. I wonder if I could. Oh. Yeet. Sick. I like that. I feel like that's going to open up quite a lot. I'm pretty excited to see what they're going to do with that mechanic.
Relative position establishes the distance to the Strand Road. You can come back to... What is that?
Coral. There were rumors of a living mineral that grew deep beneath the Enclave's surface. It seems they were true.
There's more of it in that cave. I could take a closer look.
Too risky to deviate from the plan. First outing was just to reach the watchtower.
This is going well. I say we check it out before finishing the expedition.
I shall investigate. Okay, so can I climb on any wall, or is it only certain ones? Oh, looks like I can do it to, like, pretty much any, like, stone surface. Then alt releases. Oh, I'm gonna forget that. I'm gonna forget that so hard. I might have to rebind that one.
I've never seen anything like it.
Dan's right about it being a living mineral. I can feel it humming with magic.
Wait, I'm losing...
Aurea?
That's a fucking Dargon.
Bryn, connections back.
Okay. Yeah. Got mustache hair in my mouth. Disgusting.
Was that a drake?
Yeah.
Pulling you out.
No. No, I don't want to pull out. Let me stay in. Yes. Good.
His breath. I knew this was a bad idea.
We can't extract you.
Oh.
Dom, fix it. And Lane have tonics on standby for her return.
Yes. Oh, that's sick. You know what? Open my supplies for me, buddy.
Head out
Thank
of the
you.
cave so we can get our bearings.
Ah, that's sick. I love games where you can do that shit. Oh, it's so fun. All right, I'm really excited to try it. Though, to be honest, I probably should have experimented a little bit more with the, I probably should have experimented and tried my hand a little bit at the sword and board stuff, just for the basics. But, like, come on. You're gonna give me an environment full of, like, cool objects that I can use to do fucking gravity magic with, and I'm not supposed to do that? Nah. Nah, man. This is cool. I'm already liking what I'm seeing. Okay. Okay, so the melee stuff does require stamina as well. Okay, that's cool. So let's fix that. Can I? Oh, I can pick this up too? Okay, it basically like breaks it apart. Oh, ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Hopefully it's able to use that in a lot of cool and creative ways. Because I'm very excited. Oh, they just straight up giving me a boss fight already? Okay. Oh! It's fucking pissed. Okay.
For the love of... It's an ash peak drake.
Oh, it's a drake.
Quick, you'll...
It's gonna make bad music. Q to change strands. Oh. Ice wall rapidly freezes water in the air to create chunks of ice, useful for pinning foes of all sizes or creating ledges for bridges. Really? The distant targets aim at the furthest point to draw the ice closer. Huh. Useful for pinning foes. So if okay. That is cool. I love that. So like if I aim at a guy's leg and just be like, bam, I can freeze him in place. Or okay, I'm gonna nerd out a little bit. Like in Dark Messiah as well, one of my favorite abilities to use in the game is the ice spell, because it's twofold. One, you get to zap a guy using the ice spell and he freezes in place, and then you can kick him, hit him with a sword, throw something at him, whatever. Or just basically you just need a guy to fuck off out of combat for a second while you reposition or do whatever. Very versatile. Or you can take the Three Stooges route and you could shoot a little ice thing on the ground, make like a trap, and then anyone who runs over that, they eat shit and fall down. Very funny. Very funny. So it looks like that is also kind of what's going on here, is that it's very versatile. I think I'm gonna like this a lot. And just like the other one, hold control and that. Okay. So okay. So if I do, just wait for that to come back. Okay, cool.
Good. Don's still working on the scribe, but you need to keep moving. Lane, got anything from the map?
So yeah, that's okay. So the Weaver's Grasp is just like the gravity magic stuff.
Back to the watchtower. It runs close to the veil, though.
It's our only option.
I'm on it.
Oh, she's got like a jump attack too.
Drake's acting like...
Let's just focus on getting her back safe.
I'll go back to unpacking the armory.
Okay. All right, so with this guy, basically he fucks off.
Keep moving.
Oh, so it looks like if I attack or if I keep doing stuff while I'm exhausted, she takes like little nuggets of damage. Okay, so it really reinforces to yourself, like, don't keep pushing yourself if you can't do it. Go. You just want a little snack.
That drake is rotting. Erratic flight. Aggressive. It won't stop.
Skies, what do we do?
We get you back to the caravan fast.
Alright. Alright. Interesting. I don't know. Do you guys... I have a feeling I might be... I think it might be a bit of a particular interest of mine. I don't know why. I really like settings that can like use or just have like unique and fun interactions. I love that shit. So if I can test that, right? I'm just gonna keep swinging my little sword. Looks like she can swing for quite a while too before she gets like tired. Or wait, was it because I was standing in the frost stuff? I don't know why I was getting hurt. Oh, that does hurt you. You do take cold damage, so you want to... Huh. That's interesting. So you want to probably be careful. Okay, so you can take damage from your own stuff. That's interesting as well, in its own way. You know, I guess it depends on how the game uses that, because I can see a scenario where, like, taking damage from your own spells could be really annoying. But I could also see a world where that's actually more interesting for the gameplay. You know what I mean?
If I'm reading the map correctly, following this brook should lead to the path guards used to reach the watchtower prior to the surge.
Die! Man, I love that. It feels also like very responsive. It feels very good. Those just kind of like float up and around, huh? But using those plants is kind of like a double-edged sword, because once I do that, they, okay, they leave behind the little fiery trail. Okay. My bow, huh? Oh, so R
Clear line of
is...
fire.
Oh.
Good time to use your bow.
Oh, okay, so aiming... Aiming does like a little slowdown thing. Okay, neat. Neato, gang. Okay. Why is this a good time to use my bow? I don't want to use the bow. I want to throw something. That seems like it's more efficient to me, but what do I don't know. No, I don't want to use the bow. The bow sucks here. I gotta sit here and shoot at these rocks for like 10 fucking minutes? I don't want to do that. That's lame.
That Drake is never far behind. Just keep going.
Okay, so if you're already at max on those things, then you just get more shit. Okay, that's fine. Though it does look like the ice stuff does get drained pretty quick, which is understandable. So it quenches the fire around it too. That's fine. That's cool. Give me a lot of healing items in these drops.
You're doing great, Bryn. Final stretch.
Well, I'll definitely see what the difficulty is like, but based on what it seems like, this is only the tutorial, but based on what it seems like, I don't know how difficult the game might be.
That can't be an ark.
No one has seen one in almost 50 years, let alone outside the veil.
The Archons never left the Enclave. Still, you need to get...
Okay, we get a boss fight. Let's see what's up. Let's see if I do that.
Work on an escape plan.
Oh, cool. Cool. Ow, fuck. What if I do this? What if I freeze his head? Oh, that's sick. Hold up. I jumped on his tail? Wait, okay. Hold on. Oh, it looks like he has individual, like, damage zones, too? Okay. Ah. What if I... Okay, so it looks like you're probably not supposed to win that one straight up. Which, I get it.
Skies. If this isn't the strangest.
Okay.
Hang on, Bryn.
Oh, you're in more little animated sections. Okay.
Everything okay back there?
Change of plans, everyone! Pack up!
You're... What?
We're coming to you, Bryn. Follow that arc.
I wonder if they're
We
thinking
need
that
to go. Now.
that if that arc can get them inside the veil, because normally they don't come outside of it. So if they follow it in, see where it's going. Look at him go! You fucking nerd. Ow! No!
Fine, keep moving.
Guys, the Ark!
Okay, so fuck, we're in. Chris? Alright, neat. Neato. Some very nice art so far. Yeah, some cool art so far. So, alright. Huh. So that's we're getting an odd mix of like animated cutscenes that like some like 2D stuff and some 3D stuff. Stop it. Stop flashbanging me. Okay, so I'm guessing that this might be like a hub area or something. Oh, little guy. Settle down, twink. I'm sure that's what she was saying to It's like, all right, twink, settle down.
Has anyone else noticed we're practically sitting on a loom gate?
Press F during any dialogue to switch between auto advance and advanced lines. Oh, okay, so
That can wait, Dom. Aria, you should be resting. If your wing doesn't heal, our point is out of commission.
oh, and
That's
her
what I need to
image
address.
changes too.
While my wing recovers, Bryn will take over expeditions as our acting point.
You sure she's ready for all of this?
Bryn did face down an Ash Peak Drake and lived to tell the tale. I think we're in good hands.
Yes. I have every confidence that she will make a great point.
As long as we don't all die here first.
Guide Bryn's demeanor and explore different parts of her character. There are no wrong choices. That's fair. So you can kind of... Alright, so there's some light choices matter stuff. That's fine. Not expecting every game to be a Baldur's Gate 3 when it comes to dialogue choices and options and everything. So, hey, that's fine. That's cool. Let's see. Team is understandably nervous. Offer reassurance. Inspire confidence. You know what?
All
I'll
my
inspire
life,
them with some
If I
confidence.
wasn't dreaming about becoming a point, I was working towards it. To do it alongside a renowned weaver band, it's a chance to make history. I won't let you down.
That's the spirit.
Exactly. When we first set out to
Gotta put our
investigate
whole
the Veil's
pussy into
shadow,
it.
we had no idea we'd end up here. The Enclave was once a safe haven for all weavers, and the pinnacle of innovation. Since the Veil went up, weavers took the blame for decades of war. Stories that put children to bed, preached the evils of our magic, all because of what happened here. We owe it to ourselves and to our brethren across the Maida to find out not just what happened, but why. Maybe then, weavers can find our place in the world again. But first, survival. Bryn, that's you and me. Find me when you're ready. Adjourned.
Okay. All right, so this very much seems like our little hub area. So, all right. I have some thoughts here, right? So it looks like we're going to have like definitely a more like open world-ish kind of style to this, which I'm fine with. That's okay. That's cool. Yeah, we're going to get some light dialogue elements. So, all right, I just wanted to give some quick thoughts about the Drake fight. I thought that was super neat how like the boss's behavior changes depending on what I'm doing. So like now obviously that's true. If I'm far away, he's gonna use range attacks. I'm close, he's gonna do melee, whatever. That's not what I mean. What I mean is that when I'm using my ice spell and I target his leg and I freeze his leg, he'll kind of slow down and kind of look down at his leg and then use that to like smash the ice off his leg to continue moving. If I shoot him in the face, I think I wasn't quite 100% on this, but it looked like he couldn't quite see. Like if I covered his eyes with the ice, it looks like he couldn't see all that well until he broke it off of his head. And I wonder if there's also the same interaction where if you shoot him in the mouth with the ice spell, all these are ice based, but if you shoot him in the mouth with the ice spell as he's about to breathe fire, if you can interrupt him and he has to break it off of his mouth before he can do it again. I love that. Or here's a way to not make like the ice spell incredibly OP, right? I think it would also be cool, which I understand this would be a massive pain in the ass if you couldn't do it, or it would be too hard. Like if you took a rock, right? A rock or a tree, some environmental object, right? And you pick up with a gravity spell and throw it at his mouth, you can like lodge the item in his mouth and he has to like spit it out. Maybe not as effective as the ice spell, but it's a way to kind of keep that same kind of effectiveness and flexibility. I think that's cool. I don't know if that's how it works, but we only got a brief little fight. But I'm really curious to see where they go with it.
So this is a loom gate. It's taller than I expected.
The Enclave constructed these for transit. Oh, imagine being able to travel leagues instantly. If only it were working.
There's no sign of damage. It just seems inert.
Deactivated, perhaps? Or simply lacking the energy such a powerful enchantment would need.
You'd know better than any of us. If we could get it working, though.
Oh, the possibilities. All the places we could go. Oh, to hold the hand of my most darling wife as we whisked around the Enclave. Metaphorically, of course. The loom gates famously moved people one at a time. Too dangerous otherwise, I imagine.
He's got a wife, you say, huh? I assume he's very bi, or based on how they look. I don't know if they're non-binary or not. I have no idea. Either way, doesn't matter. They're sweet together, complement their collaboration. There's time for love later. Champion the prospects of intimate travel. It's getting too lovey-dovey. I'm a romantic person. I think love is cool. So that's
You're
sweet.
cute together. It's great to see a couple that shares such a love of their work with one another.
Who could have it any other way?
After being together for 7 years, we're bound to have something.
Oh, they're together. Okay.
Come, my love. There must be something in the archives.
I didn't know that they were a thing. Okay. Well, that's sweet. I'm happy for them. Oria's hey! Bird lady. Personal space. Alright? We don't just do that around here. The fuck she was like, bah! I wonder if I can get her to do it again. Come on. Go ahead. Bot me. I dare ya. Ah, fuck! Fucking swats me in the face. Oh wait, does she act just Is that? Why is she doing that? I think it's funny that maybe she just like sees me run it up to her and she's trying to get me with like the Three Stooges eye poke. She's like, pop. Oh, Casman. Okay. Change equipment. I can't imagine I have much. Sure. What else can be changed at any time? The base camp cannot be swapped while in the field. Makes sense. Yep. Yeah. Two-handers. Damn it. You don't have any of that. It's the barbarian main and me coming out. Could I run a armorless build where I'm just really light? Oh, let's see what's up with Casman.
Hey, Casman. Recovering from our wild entrance into the Enclave?
Save it, okay? I know I should have been more prepared to move.
Hold on, that's not what I...
Yeah.
If I had been more
Why are you so on
prepared,
edge?
we wouldn't be missing half our supplies. With more supplies, I could have done a better job patching up Oria's wing. If I had fixed her wing properly, we wouldn't be in unknown territory with a point who...
Whatever it is, just say it, Kaz.
Just say it with your whole chest.
I'm sorry.
Just fucking say it.
She has more experience and who knows what's out there.
Okay. My lacking experience my team makes up for. A reminder that we're all in this
I
together.
know my job
I
is
agree.
important, but we all have a part to play in our survival. I know you can do yours. Trust that with everyone's help, I'll be able to do mine too. I'm not in this alone, Kaz. Neither are you.
You're right. It's just that Oria has been point for so long. I need to give you a chance, though. I'll try.
That's all I ask.
That's nice. Everyone's got a good VA so far. I like everyone's yes! Alright. 10 out of 10 game. No notes. Wrap it up, folks. Best game of all time. You can pet the weird bowl. Solo, what's up? Craft, you say, huh? Craft new arms and armor at the smithy. Each design uses a combination of different classes of material, forged, carved. Those materials are divided into slots. The top slot is the most materials, but has the biggest impact on the item's stats. Materials have properties such as weight, resistance to heat, and so on, while also affecting color. Mix and match materials create custom gear in both ability and looks. Some quests also require crafting. These live in their own category, but work the same. Provide the needed materials and craft the items to advance. Quest materials are only ever used for one recipe. That's nice. Okay. I can make this bullshit, but I need carved resource and woven resource. Okay, so I'm going to need some more of that kind of stuff. Okay. What's up, Sola?
You've been busy.
It's a work in progress. Taking stock and all. We lost a lot of gear running for our lives. Speaking of, are you doing okay?
I'm
Can't wait.
great.
I'm fucking
This
hyped.
is the opportunity of a lifetime.
A point has to have that kind of attitude. Just be careful. You don't want that lifetime to be cut short. Oh, and listen. We've got your back, okay? All of us. Right now, we need to focus on getting our feet back under us. And you need to get the lay of the land while we do.
Okay. So I can't really make anything with her. I haven't had that much talk with this Sebastian fellow. What are you up to? What's your deal? What's
Sev.
your story?
How are you holding up?
Oh, fine. I mean, I'm trapped inside a magic bubble that's filled to the brim with life-threatening creatures. Also, left an entire known world behind, and I'll probably never see remnants of my past life again. But, you know, I'm fine.
He's spiraling. He's spiraling. He's crashing out.
It's
I'll
okay,
sympathize with him.
Sev. I'm a little nervous myself.
Oh, good. Our point is worried. One person who's supposed to be fearless. Yeah.
Sev.
This apprenticeship is turning into more than I signed up for.
That is completely understandable. We're all reeling.
Yeah. You're probably
Okay,
right.
so he's Sola's apprentice.
Listen, I should get back to helping Sola.
I was talking with Sola earlier. She is a great listener. Maybe talk to her about how you're feeling too?
I wouldn't want to burden her.
She'd be happy to help.
That's right.
I'll think about it.
Like a real man, take your feelings and push them down. Never talk about them. Always just take all your feelings and thoughts, all your positive affirmations about yourself, and just crush them as tight as you possibly can and force that down. Never bring it up. Always the healthiest option. I agree.
Loomgates must need a massive source of magic to function. Instantaneous transit across hundreds of leagues.
Dom? Hello? Everything okay?
Sorry, thoughts of Loomgates rattling around in my mind incessantly. I'm sure you're the same way after seeing one.
Not exactly, but it is exciting.
Promise you'll keep an eye out for a way to reactivate it, won't you?
Any thoughts on what that might look like?
No, it could be anything. That's what's so exciting. So, our acting point. Is your heart racing at the prospect of traversing these lost lands?
Enthused at the prospect of living them, heart racing doesn't mean to cover it. Tell them you're ready to jump in the action. This isn't quite how I'm pointing that's being nervous. No.
Growing up in Carnhaven,
Yeah, why not?
my father told me stories about the Enclave as I fell asleep. It's crazy to think I'm living through what once was just a bedtime story.
Perhaps you'll even become one. We are the first band to cross the Veil in half a century.
I hope history gives our story a more flattering beginning. Not sure I want our tale to start with us tripping over each other as we run from tangles.
With the most daring point to ever live, Bryn of Carnhaven, no one will remember our wobbly entrance.
Thanks, Dom.
Of course. Now, if you'll excuse me, something else is tugging at my attention.
Loomgates.
Loomgates.
Fucking nerd. Shut up. So this guy is what got us into here. What a silly little fella.
I wonder how this arc managed to get us through the Veil.
By the looks of it, it was a one-way ticket.
Well, the Enclave built many arcs and other magical constructs. I've never heard of one designed to repel Drake's breath, though.
You think we might find another
Looks like it
arc
did
that
more
could
than
help us
that.
escape?
Or possibly repair this one? It must be special somehow. As Aurea said, the arcs never left the Enclave, yet this one did.
We know as much as we can from looking at it. Time to start exploring if we want to find answers.
Okay. So she got her shit over here. Lane. Codex. So, Codex sources information about the world and mysteries the Enclave uncovered through exploration. Codex fragments represent points of data on a subject. When enough are acquired, Lane can research them to unlock complete Codex entry. Okay. I wonder if that has any, like, in-game, like, benefits, too. Like finding out, like, strengths and weaknesses of certain enemies, maybe? Okay, so this has lore. Lore, races, magic, weavers. Okay, so this just has the combination of all that stuff. Right there, okay. History, the Hearthsiders. Races. My favorite stuff. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Magic, enchanting, strands, history and magic. I just want to clear all this stuff up here. Oh, Crusader. I'm not sure how you want me to pronounce that. Or Crusador. I'm gonna say Crusader because that sounds kind of sick. But hey, Malum Kaido's bolt gun. Funny how you changed form. Pretty cool. Well, welcome back. Good to see you, dude. How are you doing?
Lane, you seem lost in thought. Settling in all right?
I'm trying out this this game. It
Oh,
looked kind of cool,
brilliant.
so I was like, yeah, why not?
And you? I notice you've been checking in with the others at the camp.
You did? Are you spying on me?
Oh,
You
of course
spying at
not.
me? Are you looking at
It's
me while
my
I
vocation
shower?
to observe, not just you,
Hmm.
everyone. In
You
fact,
watching me while
if
I
you'd like,
bathe?
I can tell you a little about the others. You are newer to our band, after all.
Interesting. That's however you'd like. It's how it's okay, fair enough. Doing good. Yeah. Hey, I've been doing pretty good. I actually saw that recently, you know, seeing as how you're a Warhammer fan just like I am, the Skulls event's been going on, and Space Marine 2 just got like a pretty big update. So I'll be playing some more of that here on the channel before too long. And like Dark Tide's getting a new class, they're getting Skitarii. Lot of cool Warhammer stuff coming up. So I'm excited to see what else is coming out. Oh, and a friend of the stream also told me that what is it, Galactus? Which game is it? There is a Warhammer game that is like 100% free. Gladius, that's what it is. If you go on Steam, Gladius is 100% free. So go pick it up if you don't have it already. Yeah, lots of cool stuff going on. Let's see, magical research integrity.
Before joining, I knew Auria's band was renowned for its top-notch techniques in weaving. Why do you think that is?
To keep a points expedition gear competitive, you need a smith and an enchanter working in perfect harmony. And there's never been a pairing more harmonious than the union of our enchanter, Dam, and our smith, Sola.
They are sweet together.
They are
Did you
sweet
know
together.
Sola is descended from nobility in the Sansa Empire.
And Helldivers is finally collaborating with Warhammer 40k. Oh, really? Oh, I must have missed that one. So that is very funny because I know the people at Arrowhead are huge 40k fans. I mean, it's pretty obvious with some of the enemies and the designs of the of like in particular the robots have the ones with like the two chainsaw arms. I'm like, yeah, and then the fact that the that the dreadnoughts are dreadnoughts. It's like, you know, it's pretty clear that's where they're coming from with some of these designs. But hey, I'm glad they're collaborating. That should be pretty cool.
Shame her family lost their fortune, though I suppose that's why she's so down to earth.
Are both Dam and Sola from Sansa?
No. In fact, Dam hails from Renland, where magic is completely forbidden.
Oh,
I often wonder if Dam's fascination with enchanting would be as obsessive if magic wasn't dogmatically kept from him as a child.
probably not. Then it seems to operate like a tight ship.
I've traveled with a Weaver band before, but it wasn't quite as functional as this.
A bunch of messy
What makes
bitches,
this
eh?
band so
I see.
smoothly?
Same.
The obvious answer is Aurea. Not only is she a strong point and leader herself, but her mother is one of the most famous enchantresses of our time. She's grown up surrounded by excellence.
Wow. Still, it sounds like a lot to live up to.
If it is, Aurea makes it look easy.
You said Aurea is the obvious answer to this band's success. Is there a not so obvious answer?
Ah, yes. While Aurea runs the field, when it's time for the caravan to move, it's Casmin who takes over. She used to be a quartermaster on the docks of Don Brennick, facilitating relief efforts for the Udean Federation. With the speed she can pack a caravan, it's no wonder that Aurea trusts her to take over when it's time to move.
Fair.
Lane, offering insight about the others is nice, but
I was gonna
want to
say
talk about you.
I'm itching to get back into playing.
Yeah.
I'm liking the
Tell me about
dialogue
yourself.
so far.
There's not much to know, really. I suppose I'm the typical third child to a second son of a patriarch of a minor mercantile house in Judea.
What?
Fucking
I've
what?
enjoyed the experience of growing up in a family embroiled in feuds so long-standing that no living relative can recall inciting incidents firsthand. At a young age, scholastic endeavors became my escape from the familial turmoil until I could finally leave home, and so on and so forth. Nothing but a classical presentation of third child issues in a Judean mercantile family.
Right. And how are you feeling since we entered the Enclave?
Sounds like
Truthfully,
nerd shit.
I'm not sure. Nothing's really wrong, but never mind.
You sure? Whatever's on your mind, I'm happy to listen.
Yesterday, entering the Enclave in our lifetime seemed impossible, yet today, here we are.
Oh shit. So yeah, yeah, I saw the picture of someone giving Henry Cavill a custody set while he was on the set. I thought that was pretty cool. It's very cute. You know, it's something that I've been like I've been kind of curious about, where like there is some absolutely fervent fandom around Mr. Cavill, which I know he is a massively passionate nerd. You know, he's what nerds aspire to be. Handsome, strong, and a massive fucking nerd. So, you know, but hey, yeah, he looks so happy. I mean, considering that, like, I know, because I'm not into the tabletop stuff myself. I'm more of a lore kind of guy. I imagine, I don't know if the Custodes stuff is, like, selling out. Because I play a lot of Magic, so I'm used to seeing, like, stuff selling out all the time and scalpers absolutely fucking ruining everything. So I don't know if the same thing is going on with like Warhammer box sets of anything. I can't imagine it's as bad, but
It
who
strikes me as an
knows?
opportunity that was profoundly easy to miss. That's all. Anyway, thanks for listening.
I also like this game has a lot of accessibility options. It has the ability to kind of like pause dialogue or to basically just kind of keep it going. Okay, so we've chatted with pretty much everybody here. We gotta do this before we go. Very important stuff. This is vital. All right. Tutorials. Oh, there's target lock? Oh, I didn't know there was target lock. Climbing. That's fine. Oh, we can jump in any direction. Fall damage. A dodge alt before landing will reduce falling damage. Okay. High armor value gear helps as well. Gotcha. Okay, there's quite a bit. Ah. Okay. They call in the Spitfire. Okay. Interesting. So there are systems. So I wonder, you know what? What I'm going to do is that I am going to alter the controls, because I'm not going to lie, I don't want dodge on alt. That sucks. I'm not going to lie, I don't want that. I don't. Yeah, dodge and drop down is on alt, huh? I don't think I care for that. Okay, so the controls look like they're mainly pretty simple. So yeah, everything seems like pretty standard. However, dodge and drop down on alt, you know what? I'm gonna change that. What am I gonna change that to? I'm gonna put on C. C is already, fuck. Escape cancel. Cycle consumable. Oh, there's gonna be other consumables. Dodge. What is F on? Is F on anything? It probably is, because it's fucking F. Be kind of crazy if there isn't, right? Why did I do that? I'm on Fent. What am I doing? Interact. Yeah, looks like that's actually fairly free. Current yeah, it is. God, fuck. Okay. R is on something. Tab is on something. Caps lock, maybe? You know what? Why don't I just do one? Fuck it. I have like 4 side buttons on my mouse, so fuck it. Yeah, little dodge. That rules. Alright, let's get going. I don't believe the custodians are selling out, but the miniatures are probably getting more love and attention.
So after all the legends,
Oh yeah, that's fair.
this
That
is
makes
it.
sense.
The Enclave.
Legends for you, maybe. Some of us trained under weavers.
Because I imagine like the custodies thing is going to be like twofold. I imagine there's people going to be using the models themselves for 40k stuff, even though I'm pretty sure those ones they're meant to be Horus Heresy stuff. At least the new stuff that came out is supposed to be for Horus Heresy, but I imagine people are just going to like use those models for 40k as well, if you can do that.
Still, it is surreal to see it for myself now. You're going to be out there, exploring. Promise to take it all in for me.
Seems sad. Sympathize with her. She's missing the first expedition. Assure her I won't fail. I'm coming sooner than... Wonder if she thinks I'm ready.
I was made for this, Aurea.
Be like,
Failure has
oh,
never
I'm
crossed
so
my mind.
fucking strong.
Watch
Don't
that
worry.
video.
I'll just...
Overconfidence can come back to smack you in the face. That said, getting smacked in the face is your job from time to time.
So what I think...
Just learn from it when you can.
What I think I'm gonna do is that every time I come up to her to project pure confidence, I'm just gonna like walk up to her and like flex and stay flexing until the conversation's done. That is completely normal.
I know. I got this.
Anyway, enough with the sentimentality. For your first expedition, we need to get the lay of the land. Thankfully, Lane Free has an old map of the Enclave to help us
Lane
get our
Free?
bearings.
Oh,
It's
Lane
60
Free.
years old.
Certified.
Pre-surge.
Oh shit.
No chance it's accurate, but that's
Oh, wow.
where you come in.
Back just found out Twitch is a Batman badge and I wanted it. That's fucking sick. Wait, that rules. God damn. Well, thank you very much for becoming forklift certified, Cruzador. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Just got kicked in the ass from ads. Yeah, I try to keep the ads running like as little as I reasonably can. But again, thank you for the sub. Big appreciate on that.
I'll update it as I go.
Exactly. We've made camp in what was once a way station for caravans entering the Enclave. Just below us is Glintwood Hollow,
Okay.
a valley on the outskirts of the Enclave. I've scanned it from the overlook, and we've got 2 landmarks of note. A second
Why is
leeway
Aurea
and what
fucking
appears to be
jacked?
a giant
I'm
statue,
jealous of this bird.
possibly
God
a
damn.
rock.
You can see it from here.
I'm getting
Must be
distracted.
massive.
If either is functional, Dom will throw you a party. I'll be with you on the scry. With fewer tangles, we're hoping the connection will be stronger. The path is down by your tent.
I'll head out now.
Cool. Sick. Yeah, I'm really excited. Okay. We gotta play the fucking game. Actually, I gotta change my sensitivity a little bit. If I can tweak that camera sensitivity, let's go with 80. Let's try that. That feels a little bit better. Doesn't feel quite as twitchy. Plus, I'm a low sensitivity boy. I'm not I'm not cracked. I'm old. I'm unk-pilled. Automatically stored in the chest under 10s. Maybe used from point to point for quest crafting. Okay, gotcha. Oh wait, can I make that? Oh, so it tells you where. Okay, protective common sources tree. So it tells you where to get these kind of resources too. That's nice. Okay. So I imagine there's going to be like different regions I can go to for that kind of stuff as well. All right, that's pretty cool. Plus fish. Hey, that's always the good part, is that I got some pretty dang nice emotes. The fish is pretty is fucking sick. Who doesn't love a good fish emote? Come on now. I'm actually forklift certified, so I got that twice, I guess. Yeah, you got 2 forklift certifications. That means you're gonna have to keep all the ladies off you. Well, then again, I don't know your preferences. None of my business. But you're either way, you're gonna have to be warding off potential suitors. You're gonna be like, "Oh, hey, baby, I heard you got forklift certification." You're like, "Yeah, I do. I'm just so good that I even got 2. I'm subscribed to j0everkill on Twitch," and they're like, "Oh, fuck!" They're just gonna melt in your hands. You're gonna work them like putty. We got bird robots. We got dogs. We got dragons. Ooh. You think the first thing to become an Iron Warrior is become forklift certified? I'm absolutely certain. I think probably, considering how some of the Space Marine trials to get in as like a Space Marine, you probably have to do, you probably have to build a forklift from scratch, blindfolded, while another Iron Warrior has a gun to your head.
The scry connection is much stronger. In fact, we should be able to.
That's how I'm guessing that
The
works.
wisp? Watcher's whisper. Channel a little magic into your earpiece. I'll redirect it to guide you from the scry to the nearest landmark.
Oh, what's this? Watcher's Wisp. Press V to conjure a wisp, or it will consult the team and maps to guide it in the general direction. Oh, okay. So it's just a little handy bit. Oh, I can pick him up? Die! This game fucking rules. Hold up. This game is amazing. This game is absolutely amazing. You're telling me I can pick up the creatures? Oh, I love the game. Dude, this rules. Okay. Yeah. Spectacular vista. Well, Surge clearly struck the Enclave hard. Mass remained generally accurate. Okay, so these little bits provide extra little tidbits. All the lasers are gonna be on you. Damn right they are. Who wouldn't? Though I'm sure also part of Perturabo's initiation for the Iron Warriors is probably just like Rogel Dorn's for the Imperial Fists, is to give you a massive amount of Tylenol and see how much you like building model trains. They're going to be observing you very closely. So you better be on top of your shit. You better be able to build that model train set blindfolded. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's faster than just swinging my sword at all the rocks and everything. This game is pretty. Ice pins foes in place for a time. Control them to reduce pressure during encounters. Yeah.
Arcs.
And they're clearly happy we're here.
Arcs were supposed to be used for manual labor.
Sick.
Hostility is strange.
Huh. So many people died in Olympia just because they couldn't build a forklift. Absolutely. I do love I do love how in like Space Marine trials it's always like something stupid and insane. It's always something insane. Like I think I remember the Space Wolves one is that they basically like give you the gene seed and they're like, okay, well, all right, buddy, we're gonna like basically strip you naked and you have to walk across this frozen planet like halfway across, and you have to do it within so much time. Good luck, dude. Could you become like some sort of weird literal space wolf during the process? Yeah, but that's like a skill issue if you turn, dude. That's not our problem. That's a you thing. Enclave paper was always so strong. Press M to open the map. Oh, okay. Neato. Toggle attunement. What does that mean? Oh, so it's giving me a little, okay. Cool. take pills, drink a beer, build a model train to beat the first. Something cool. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's literally what it is.
Fresh water. in
For
walking distance
Imperial
of the
Fists
campsite.
and Iron Warriors, that is exactly what they're supposed to do.
Hydra's Brook, aptly named for the spirit of water that flows.
Alright, I have a feeling this ice ability is going to be absolutely broken. Just the ability to just like pin people in place is incredibly good. Also, the Weaver's Grasp is sick too. I can climb on stuff too. I keep forgetting that. Okay, so it throws it in a straight line. So foes who die while on fire or frozen are considered tempered and have a higher chance of dropping rare materials. Interesting. So that really encourages you to use your environment and use different elements. So I'm curious, if I do this, right, can I put... Okay. I wasn't sure if I could take a plant, right, and basically put it in the fire to light it on fire to make it like basically enchanted with a new status. There's a lot of experimentation to be had with this game, and I'm very curious to see how much bullshit I can get away with.
Creatures could be hunted for food. Any of these plants look edible?
Dan will put anything in his mouth if he's curious enough. Whatever he doesn't vomit, we'll eat.
Just try not to poison him.
Yellow linen. Attacks and defense are slow and deal reduced damage. Okay. Black Templar's recruitment starts off by making them crawl up a deadly mountain just to get to the base. That sounds about right. And given how the Black Templars are, I'm surprised they also don't have them do something extremely space racist. What did I bind it to? The one? Okay.
What a beautiful view.
Hey, get back here. So that is cool though. Okay, so the game really incentivizes you to use the ice stuff as much as possible. Ice and fire stuff as much as possible. That's interesting. Like from a gameplay sense, I'm not really sure why. It's very odd, but you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. Game's kind of cool so far though. Ooh, I wonder. I can climb up this stick. I wonder if there's something neat up here. Fuck. Oh, I forgot. I could try to roll. Yeah, they did say that. There was that very small tutorial. Yeah, it's very funny to think. It's like, alright, dude. It seems like... I'm not gonna lie. It does seem like a lot of, like... now... A lot of like Space Marine recruitment stuff is also like, what if like a 13-year-old boy wanted to try to test like a new friend to see if they're really cool? They're like, I don't know. Why don't you like climb up that tree, and we're also gonna be like throwing rocks at you the whole time, and if you fall down and die, then that'll just mean you're lame, dude. That's literally how it feels. Whenever, like, these kind of things come up, it's always so funny to me. And so, like, it's something that that my girl brought up to me. Like she talked to me about it, and I was like, that's incredibly true. Where she mentioned that also, that basically like how Warhammer and how like it's described sounds like it basically just sounds like fucking someone has a toy box full of like cool stuff and is just making them like mash together in a fight. And I'm like, yeah, that's actually incredibly true. That is probably the most accurate description of this setting I can possibly think of. Like some kid has like an orc toy from like some RPG game. He has like a knight. He has like some weird like space dog thing, and he's like, what if these all just like fought? That'd be cool. That's literally the entire setting. Once they become a Black Templar, the initiate is assigned to a battle brother and is immediately taken to battle to fight Xenos in the free time they have and cleaning their mentor's boots. Yeah, so like that kind of reminds me of like squires or whatever, like medieval squires. So I'm gonna see if there we go. Okay, so there's a block. What if I try to, is there a parrying? Stick. There is a parry. Okay. I saw that in the little tutorial thing. Wasn't sure how accurate that was though. They're also very generous with like health items and everything, so they really want you to be aggressive as much as possible. Which is cool. Oh, isn't the bow can damage this stuff? I gotta admit, I'm not much of a bow guy in games. I'm really not. I understand, but wait. She has a fucking back kick? Wait, that's sick. Okay, so I can't throw it. Says this can provide stuff. What if I throw other stuff at it? Like a rock. See, again, I have caveman brain. Because my best idea for ooh, steel. Okay, gotcha. My best case scenario, my go-to option is to throw rocks at shit until it breaks, which I think is good, by the way. Yeah, what if I just fucking back kick you, bud? How about that? I prefer a big ass. Yeah, you and me both. We're very much in the same vein where, you know what, I'll take a two-handed sword, mace, like a big hammer. Don't give a fuck. Give me big two-hander, let me at him. That's all I want, okay? I don't need none of this bullshit where I gotta do 6 backflips in order to do anything cool. That's not what I want. Just let me at them and let me just rip them apart. Can you tell that I'm a World Eaters fan? Probably not, right? There's no way. Never would have figured that out. Okay, get your stamina up, girl. Where are we climbing? Where are we climbing? Okay. Okay. Where I'm actually able to get like pretty high up into this tree. This is kind of sick. I don't know what I'm expecting to get once I get all the way up here. What if I go down, like, what if I go up the main trunk? How about that? Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. If I just fucking back kick you. The magic's far more interesting. What can I say? I just like the magic. I can't help it. It's so funny. It's like picking up the rock from behind him and just like bash him in the back of the head with it. Oh, that's good. That's a classic. Break a rock by throwing a bigger rock at it. Hey, listen. If rock is strong, like now I'm starting to get into orc logic. If rock is strong, I can use rock to break other rock. Those are some big brain ideas for an orc. I might get promoted to war boss for that one. Now I saw that there was like a little thing over here. Now I think that's cool that like these have health values, so you can destroy them with other stuff. Interesting. Sounded like a Word Bearers fan, yeah. Like Word Bearers, if I started citing like Bible passages to you, or better yet, if I was reading from like the Satanic Bible or something like that, I'd probably be more of a Word Bearers guy. Oh, them boys hit. Ow. These guys are quick. Okay, so they really want you to use the magic. Where's your friend? Go hang out with him. Oh, shit. Okay, give me the ice. The ice is really good on him.
This must be Heinz's leg.
What's a stew? Why named after the spirit?
Yeah, ice is really good on them. Okay. Because they're quick. Paint red rock, make it go fast. Yeah, based. I mean, it's flawless logic if you think about it. You're a Death Guard guy? Death Guard's cool as hell. Death Guard's sick. I've been thinking, I'm just like, man, I know for a while I was like really pondering as like who my favorite Trader Legions were, and I came to World Eaters because I'm a simple man with simple tastes. Death Guard is sick though, not gonna lie. Death Guard is sick. Oh, I forgot that hurts you. The hide. I was gonna say, I think the main thing that's preventing me from like really digging the art style, because the game does look pretty, I think it looks a little too much like Fortnite. I think if it had a different-ish sort of art style, I think I'd be more gripped by it. I mean, the game looked absolutely pretty, but it gives me like big Fortnite vibes and everything. Which there's nothing wrong with liking Fortnite, but I'm just like, I don't know. Just love the lore and the style of the Death Guard. It's just so badass. I do find it like very. Oh wow, that's cool. I find it like funny and kind of interesting how the Death Guard, because of their shit ass first captain, basically kind of got roped into it. They didn't like. They had their problems with Daddy M's, sure, but they didn't like. You know, they had their problems, but they weren't really. They weren't really thinking about causing problems, and then. Fucking Typhus is like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if I just like killed the navigator and just sent us into the warp to like give our lives to Nurgle? Wouldn't that be awesome? Man, fuck Typhus. Fuck Typhus so hard, bro. Man, what a bastard. What if I just threw this rock at you? There's a little jump attack too. That's cool. Yeah, that Death Guard is cool. Is cool as hell though. Carrots, he's bad. Here's some X. Fluttering caution. Short. You know what? I don't need caution. That's for losers. Cobalt iron? Yeah, see? What's the ding-dang issue here, brother? I don't see it. Let's pull a joke on Dad and turn all of us into flesh zombies, yeah. Opportunist Curious. Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. All sorts of little stuff to pick up.
This must be the second loom gate.
What's covering the base?
I'll check it out.
Looks like a bit of that tangle shit.
A lot of debris on the platform. I could clear it with kinetic magic.
What about the loom gate itself? Is it functional?
No sign of life, but see that cloud of raw magic? It's leaking from the broken pipe near the edge of the platform.
Hmm.
So we have two powerless loom gates and a tangle leaking out of an enclave construction. I wonder if Lane still has that treatise we picked up in Tarsa.
And he's gone.
Gotcha. Hmm. Yeah, I think it's funny that their turn basically came from just a funny little prank from one guy. Man, fuck Erebus too. Fuck Erebus and Lorgar. Though I will admit, Erebus and Lorgar kind of got the long-term W.
With the debris gone, this loom gate doesn't appear to be in poor shape at all. Time to check out the Great Arc.
Oh, okay. Let's see, let's see. So this is what I find is to be the best form of Harrowstone, eh? Oh. Keep forgetting that one is dodge roll. Okay, these guys are beating my fucking ass. How about that, buddy? This game definitely wants you to use the magic. It definitely wants you to use the magic all the time. They're like, listen, buddy, you got a sword and board, you got a bow, but let's be real. What are you gonna use? Are you gonna use the cool gravity magic that lets you throw objects all over the place? Or are you gonna use a sword? I know which one I'm gonna do. I know what I'm capable of. For a great arc. So I do remember seeing. You pick that up. Give me that shit. Got some thick hide. Oh fuck.
Darters. Sneaky, toxic beasts.
Oh.
Use your frost. They're vulnerable and can't hide when cold.
Oh. Oh, neat. New enemy, huh? Yeah, I know I was over here before, but oh, they're definitely much slower too. Interesting. Oh, there's inventory. Oh, and all this is okay. Is there a way? Turn to base camp. Can I go back to the base camp from? Where is it? Where is it? The point. Is that? Okay. So I imagine I just gotta go back. There's no probably fast travel. Makes sense. Carastone. I don't want to throw away anything unique that I've found. I guess like I can probably find iron anywhere. So let me just drop that and then pick this up. So I know at the top of this hill that looked like there was a little bit of a boss fight here. That looks like a boss if I've ever seen one.
I was right. It is an ark. A great one.
It isn't moving. I'll get a closer look.
Opportunist mask. Okay, so more of a rogue kind of bit of stuff here. Yeah, this is gonna be a boss fight. Close to a surface, you can also press E. Oh, this is gonna make me do some Monster Hunter shit, isn't it?
An ark of the stricken earth, I would guess. Any chance you could bring a piece of it back to camp?
What
Doubt
piece
my
you
sword
want
is
me to
strong
get?
Then there's not much we can do with this for now. Dom seems to have an idea about the loom gate, at least. 2 Enclave constructs. Neither of them functional. Good news. Lane found a shortcut back to our camp. I could use the Wisp to guide you there if you'd like.
Yeah, which is V, right? Yeah, V will bring me back over there. Okay. There's a lot to kind of take a little glimpse at. Oh, there's a cooldown for it too, so you can't just spam it. Fuck. You know, they do hit you kind of hard, which is good. Iron. Give me that vitality tonic. Give me that shit. I see. That might be a bit tricky. Oh, no, it's not tricky at all. It's actually kind of fucking easy.
That should be it. According to my map, it's a man-made tunnel that grants easy access to the way station.
Ah, fuck! Fleeced hide, ironwood, dense acala fur. Those are precious resources. Fire bloom, steel. We want to bring some of that back. Don't. I feel like I can drop this. That's probably ain't shit. I can at least get this ironwood. I'm so bad at inventory management. It's kind of dog shit. Oh, we don't need this. Common ass. Fleeced hide. Do I have? I don't have fleeced hide either. This is bullshit. It's rough leather. Drop. I can find that shit anywhere. Okay, so these act as like fixed points. Okay.
Bryn's back. Let's fill her in.
We believe we found a way to activate the Loom Gate in our camp and in Glintwood Hollow.
Make history. Gush with anticipation. Loom gates sound risky. Ask the team if they're sure they're safe.
With the loom gates active, we could expand our search of the Enclave. Who knows what we might find?
The potential for discovery is endless.
Agreed. So, how do we repair a loom gate?
What made the Enclave remarkable was not merely their constructs, but their ability to power them. It has long been rumored that beneath our very feet exists an extensive magical network known as the Tapestry. The pipe you found in Glintwood Hollow is proof of its existence. It must be a conduit that directs raw magic to the loom gates as a source of power.
And the tangle that formed around it was a leak.
Precisely. Our theory is that patching the rupture will restore power to the gate.
Thankfully, Seven Lane have a plan for that.
We don't know a lot about arcs, but I dug up some old stories from logs that we inherited from a weaver band that broke apart. In notes dated before the surge, this band managed to get one of the enchanters who worked on the arcs riotously drunk and talking.
Apparently,
I mean, that'll
the
work
arcs
on
have a
me.
thin carapace between their skin and their armor plates that's nigh immune to magic and can be separated in segments. A magically resistant material like that would be perfect to seal a rupture in the tapestry.
So I need to cleave this carapace off the arc. There's no way my sword is strong enough.
Come see me and we can make some improvements to
So I gotta
Sword's force,
skin one of these robots.
which in turn means
I could hone your sword so we can cleave the carapace. No problem.
We'll talk.
Great foresight in removing the debris from the Loom Gates platform. We've got a clear workspace once the patch is forged.
Happy to be one step ahead.
Everyone's got a part to play in this. Let's get to work.
Okay, cool. Records all for objectives in a journal. To open it, press J. In the body of the journal entry, Bryn often records additional details about her objectives. So if I just go like that. Okay. Okay, so I can... Probably one thing that I forgot to do was... Oh.
your tent. Might not be glamorous, but you can rest here when you're not gallivanting on expeditions.
It's perfect.
Don't know about perfect. We could have done a
Perfect.
better job if we didn't lose half our supplies when we passed through the Veil.
Seriously, I didn't have anything close to this in Aaron's band. Half the time I was lucky if I didn't sleep on dirt.
That's unfortunate. I'll leave you to get settled.
Okay. My tent, fucking peak. So can I... So if once I'm back here, is everything that I picked up automatically... It looks like everything that I picked up is automatically thrown in here, which is really nice. It cuts down on a lot of the busy bullshit work. Okay, so I would need to make, because I found the little... Where is it? Where is it? Craft. Can I make this? Would go kind of hard. Oh, choose resources to influence woven resource. So I would need 6 of something for that. Oh, and they all have their own little type. I would need 6 of anything to be able to add it. Then 2 more of something woven. Then carved resource would be like this, right? Yeah, you know what? Let's craft it. Let's fucking make it. Then for this... Oh, that's kind of cool. Kind of goes hard. And I don't have enough of this, so I need to go back for more stuff. That's fine. That's cool. She has something to say.
The scry. The whole band gathers around when I'm away from camp. It's nice to have people literally watching my back.
Oh, so that's what it looks like, what they fuck with. That's pretty cool. Okay. So, folks, I don't have any more time for the night, unfortunately. I gotta call it for tonight. So far, given this was like a very dialogue-heavy session, didn't get too much time to poke around on this thing, but from what gameplay that we have been able to do, this game is really cool. I do love a lot of the interaction between the magic and, like, it's very helpful against different creatures. The gravity magic, you can even throw some enemies at each other towards their friends. A lot of interactivity that I find to be incredibly interesting. So I'll give this another at least one more stream to kind of like get into the silliness of it. And I'm hoping we can get into another boss fight so I can really get to experiment with the different magics and how they work. I think it'll be neat. So, yeah. Anyways, I had a lot of fun with that. So, yeah, I'm going to do one more stream of that at some point. But I know this upcoming week, especially with all the Warhammer hype kind of going around, I think there was a demo for Bolt Gun 2, and there was one for Warhammer Survivors as well. So I think I'm going to be doing that and maybe tackling some Space Marine 2 as well sometime next week. And by the way, the schedule is going to be up tomorrow in the Discord. So if you're already a part of that, you know, just keep an eye out for any other goodies and shenanigans that we got going on. All right. Have a good night, everyone. Take care, and always remember that j0everkill is on top. j0everkill has always been on top, and j0everkill will always be on top. Have a good night, everyone. Take care, and we will see you on Tuesday. Bye.